Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Not Endwalker, we're done with Endwalker. Dawntrail is what I meant to say. Last parts, we learned a little bit of the history of Tuli and its leader before heading off to meeting the leader himself, where the right to succession has begun. So, we need to figure out where we need to go. We got 7 tablets we need to decipher, and we're not quite sure where we're supposed to go. So, look, supposedly has information for us. So, here we go. Let's see what she's learned. Oh God. Trust you to be the keenest to head. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Cecila. But where are Aaronville and Wook, I wonder? Oh, good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Ooh. I'll give you credit for taking initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I, too, am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions where we need to act independently, so I brought these for you, the two of you. Link pearls? What's this? It's called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. That's so? What a handy thing to have! That'd be very useful in our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introduce my 2 friends here. Alright. The Tuli Saga features a number of Tyrell's clans. 2 of those, the Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who have the love for festivals. They make their appearance in the late reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Koza. The other is the smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from I'm gonna call it fucking Yurko. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods and Wachun Pelo. These fucking names. Now, as for deciding which visitors first, why don't you put that adventurous instincts of yours to work for us, Cecila? Pick our destination. Oh, good. So it's doing this thing again. Alright. Alright. Story elements and requests will not be effective. Okay, so yeah. It's just like this before. So I can choose to go to Hanu, or I can go to the short mans. Alpacas? Or I can go here. Let's go to our fellow friends. So what is it like to know? Route to Okanu, we go south to the Arch of Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Koza River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people were injured, if not killed. And our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. But be sure to watch our footing, thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm anyway. Anyway, if we're bound for Koza, we should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in a good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at I'm not gonna try to pronounce that word. The taco stand. It's all been arranged. Alright. I'm assuming this is gonna run like... Oh, what the hell are you? Side quests have opened up. Sir, what is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's the hunt board? I'll do this later. What the hell's that? Oh, sightseeing. That must be the sightseeing log for these areas. Alright. Much like before, I'll do all the side quests off video that aren't important, which most of them aren't important, I should say. So I'll do those off video. Now, I'm gonna assume this is gonna run similarly to how Endwalker did. You gotta go through both paths before the first dungeon opens up. I'm assuming it's gonna work like that. I don't know if we'll get to the first dungeon today, but we'll see. I don't think we will, though. Are we all ready to leave? Yes. Then onward to Koza. Open the way. I'm assuming those guys are Vipers right there with their double-sided spears. Ooh. It's all fucking foggy.
この地を訪れた者がまず目にするのは虹を生む大爆風だ。断崖から流れ落ちた水が広大な湿地帯を形成し、そこで生きるすべての命にいやおうなく適応を求めている。ウクラマトと俺たちは湿った道に足を踏み出す。かつて連王が旅した道筋をなぞるため。
Koza. It's all foggy and shit.
Can't
even see them, they're foggy! What the fuck?
狩りに行ったハーム島もなかなかだったけどよ。トライオラの自然だって負けてねえだろ。
コザマルカは湿地帯なだけあって足場が悪い。ぬかるみに入って転んだりするなよ、ウクラマト。
分かってるって。前に来たことがあるって言っただろ。ハヌハヌ族の集落オックハヌはこの街道の先だ。とっとと進もうぜ。
Alright. New areas! Alright, a new area, which means I'm gonna need to put this on. That's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna need to put that on for Ether Compass. And I'm gonna need to swap out my moon for this. Because this has enhanced movement speed. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a little childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village here before long. Alright. I got new maps to explore! New maps. Alright. Alright, off we go. As previously, I will explore the map off on my own. Don't need to worry about that. As everyone has arrived, and none the worse for the wear. Except for a certain third promise who slipped into the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything! Anyway, this is the Hana village I was telling you about. Okanu. It's quite the little village. I agree to serve as a guide, not a nursemaid. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they're still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we can and find this elector. That man's... Oh, Kali? Oh, what now? It's a Hano greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to Okanu. As the elder of my people, I shall be fulfilling the duties of elector during the right of succession. So our idea about the electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Well, rip. Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? I forgot to take the image off. I'm sorry. I thought I took it off. Oh no, I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father who is prone to decisive action. So I expect you to rush in head first and ask questions later. Or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With the long naps he takes his day, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. But there's more to the Dawntrail than you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Oh well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to look around Okanu, right? Oh, shit. Something like that. I mean, we could probably pass this task with my ties closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Look, it has the right of it. As elder of Zano Holly, as we're resident of this village, learning more about it can only improve our chances in defeat. I suggest a division of forces. For instance, Airville, Alize, and Crowell could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wook, Cecil, and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. Oh boy. Alright, now continue. It's back on. Oops. Alright. Let's see. First things first. Get ourselves some aetheryte action. Alright. Good. It's an interesting little village, though. It would do without the fucking fog, though. Gaping hole in the wall and a missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. The repairs appear to be ongoing. Mother Nature's a bitch. And I forgot to turn the image off again. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and the help of Dawn servants, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while the roofs while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. Well, I'm sorry. Things happen. Mother Nature is a bitch. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hana I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. The storm broke more than woods and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm gonna look around a bit more. Alright. Let's see. Commands. Yeah. What do you have to sell? A whole bunch of bag of horse shit, is what I can tell. Dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Getting ready to rebuild. Alright. Who is over here? Boat of woven reeds. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tails in particular stand out. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over too. Alright. Oh, we're the only ones here.
ゾラージャ兄さんとバクージャジャの野郎はまだみてえだな。
ここでつまずいてくれれば後が楽だけど、あの兄さんに限ってそれは期待できないだろうな。
では改めましてそしてあなた方の王としての器を測る連合の選者でもあります。では早速試練について説明するとしましょう。
あった、俺様を置いて勝手に始めてもらっちゃ困るぜ。
あいつ。
はい慌てなくてもこの試練に時間切れはありませんからね。では今度こそここオックハヌはトライオラ女子氏の足の章において連合と私たちハヌハヌ族が絆を結んだ地です。その故事に倣って皆さんには足の試練に挑んでいただきますよ。
足はハヌハヌ族の文化に関わりが深いようだが、一体どんな試練なんだろ
う。実は近くの水田で足を育てていましてね。私たちはそれを食べたり編んだりして生活に役立てているのですが、なぜだか不作に陥ってしまいまして。そんな時連合から選者に任命されたものですから、 これ幸いと皆さんを利用しようと思い立ったわけです。皆さん王位を目指す方々ならば不作を解決するくらいわけないでしょ。
まあ確かに民の悩みを解決するのは王の務めだよな。
そうでしょう、そうでしょう。見事やり遂げた方には足の史跡をお渡ししますよ。
わざわざそんなまどろっこしい真似をしなくてもよ、実力行使で奪えばいいんじゃねえか。
おやおやおやおや、バクジャジャ殿は血気盛んですね。連合の戦者の中にはあなたのような輩を相手に従う者もいるでしょうが、そんな楽しくないこと私はお断りです。同意もなく戦者に害をなした場合、即座に失格とするよう連絡が行く手はずになっています。それでもというのならその剣を抜くがよいでしょう。
戦者ってのは臆病者でも務まんのかよ。すっかり今日が冷めちまったし。
ではでは気を取り直して、ただいまより足の試練を開始します。私の持つ秘跡が欲しければ超えてみせなさーい。
とつ国の知識があるオスネコ君はオイラたちの知らない策を持ってる可能性がある。泳がせれば利用できるかもね。ならメス猫ちゃんの方はどうだ？わかってるくせに。あれは二人の王子に比べたら論外だってさ。見事な見解の一致だね、弟や。俺様と爆風ジャジャをやってるだけあるぜ。まあメス猫ちゃんの保護者どもはちったやるようだがな。
くっそ、あいつら見てろよ、私だって。
ザヌハリさんの話ではこの試練に時間制限はないそうよ。焦らずにゆっくり考えましょう。
ああ、そうだな。あんな野郎に負けてたまるか。
Oh Lord. Alright. Alright. I don't know what the first thing about farming, but if there's one way to say the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're gonna find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understand the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We needed to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Airville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Alright. Here we go! We're out of here. And it's raining. It's a rainy day in Tuli. It's still foggy as shit though. Can't see anything. Alright. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all scour the field and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Alright. I can do that. Withered reeds. As Zana the Holly described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. Alright. Water contains no obvious containments and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. The soil in the patties is one one would expect, rich in color and suitability moist, not dry nor flaky. Mr. Frog. Small frog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. It's a tired frog. Alright. Let's see what everybody else has learned around here. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do you think? Any obvious problems? I agree the wires look to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. Suggests the problem is not affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing the creatures seemed lifeless. I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival! This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hana are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hana more joyful and alive. And it's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to the solution for another. Stranger things have happened. I don't know about that. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. So besides, this is Wook's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds and it looks like a bird. Found it. And that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. Alright. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Huh. I don't know if that's supposed to be. I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing. take my motorcycle out. Obviously, I can't fly, so I need to search for air currents or ether currents. Excuse me. All that and more will be done off video. Yes, this is the photo, remember? It does not appear to somewhat damaged to you. You should take a closer look. Expecting to float. Alright. Move the camera around. Not off. What are we looking at around here? Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Alright. That's broke. Well, that's definitely broken. Oh, they left this big vessel without all the carrying poles intact. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Well, I think we can all agree this bird flow is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on? What is going on here? We're here. We were admiring your festival float. It's a shame we're in such a poor state due to the storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we usher our people to safety. But to float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No Ilhana. That's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined, and we're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a festival, harvest a festival? I know how it sounds, but giving it to misery never improved anyone's situation. The celebration of life and growth may help you give the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of the festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a box. What the fuck is this word? I can't even pronounce this word. Boxa. The fuck? For the missing eye, these fucking words. Wepo wood for the poles and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. What I'm not gonna try to say that word again. It's a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uwepo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, once chosen as the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hano are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort and have no reason to eat, will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energy you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left and innervated. And if we cannot gather correct materials as dictated by the custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. Once chosen would, by necessity, would have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. Float Mine also functions as an arcane device. I read that the float was actually a secret weapon for spiting Hano's foes! Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh, Ilhana is a harvest vessel, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if you repair the boat and hold the vessel, its arcane magic might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try it, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual, ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float? A tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poured, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed their labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hano would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ilhana really does sound like the solution to all your woes. And I promise to do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I want to introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Well, Alize and I acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okano to gather and vie for the title of wins chosen by sharing with them their own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. You can do the exciting work. I gotta go collect wood and freaking stone. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lainu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Lainu Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. Alright. Thanks to Wook Lamont, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. Alright. Alright. So I had to do a quick restart, because I realized that I'm missing some things. I'm missing my collector's edition items. So I had to restart the whole game, and I got the items. The items that I'm missing, that I had got, was the Choco Brush for Pictomancer, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, not dyeable, so I probably won't use it. So, but it's a nice little paintbrush. We got a minion, a new minion. That's not it. Garnet. So we now have Zidane, or Zidane, and Garnet. So we now have those two. And following the Final Fantasy IX theme, the Collector's Edition also has the Arc from Final Fantasy IX. And this is immediately my new favorite fucking mount for a Collector's Edition, because it's got the Final Fantasy IX battle thing, which is probably one of my favorite battle themes in the old classic Final Fantasy games. I was kind of hoping that they would incorporate some Final Fantasy IX music. I kind of suspected that they would, either that or the boss theme. So I'm super happy that they went and did it. So this is immediately my favorite mount. Unfortunately, I can't use it right now because I need to use the bike, the Cloud's bike, to move around. Oh fuck! The ship's name is Wook Evu. He's an Ix-Brawl who only moved to Koza a few years ago, but he has since mastered or accustomed to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hano greeting. Proper Hano greeting? Ah, shit. Don't worry, I'll remember how it goes. Think we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to oh God, these names, man. Oak Beck Bay. Oak Beck Bay. To the east of here. Jesus Christ, these names. I'm gonna have an aneurysm with these names. Alright. Probably should have ended it right there because we're getting close to time. So when we come back, we'll do that. We'll go talk to the shipwright and see where it leads us. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.